Hello, beautiful souls, and happy Monday. Linda Joy Ben here for another episode of Soulful Ascension. And the topics we will be talking about today is the new moon solar eclipse this Sunday on September the 21st. And what that means is a massive, powerful reset for humanity and really looking at your who you are being right now and who you are becoming, what is out of balance, what's broken, what's out of alignment, and really coming back into what's true for you. So this is looking at the difference between your true self and your false self. Who are you surrounding yourself with? So we're going to discuss about what is not working in your life, and also if you are still breaking out of that box that we talked about last week, and also new healthy habits. And this is about your health and well-being. That's another big topic uh, at the moment. And these changes that we're making won't be just for September, it will be ongoing, and especially relationships. We are doing a massive big clean out of people in our life that are not in alignment with us and not aligned to our values, our beliefs, and for our higher self. So the division, we're really seeing that at the moment, because in order to have a breakthrough, there has to be a breakdown, and that's what we're seeing. We're seeing this breakdown within humanity of their belief systems, their perspectives. So we'll touch on that, but it's about really letting go in order for the new and setting new intentions this Sunday, and really looking at what is important in your life right now and what are you attracting into your life for your highest good and destiny. So let's dive in. This Sunday is the new moon in Virgo, and this whole month is a powerful reset, because with any eclipse season, everything is amplified. And what is coming to the surface right now is all the darkness, all the shadows, all the stuff that has been buried for generations and generations. And that's what's coming up to be cleared. That's what we're purging out. This is what's being amplified in order for us to truly come into alignment with our true authentic self, and to look at our life and really reflect on what what is out of alignment. Maybe you go to a job that you're really unhappy about. It's just draining your energy. You know it, but you keep going because of the fear. If you leave, you won't have that financial security. But just trust that the universe has always got something better for you. And it's about looking at those fears, looking at what are you boxing yourself into, trying to fit in to that role within that organization that's not for your highest good and destiny. Maybe the people that you work with are also not in alignment. They don't see your true self, who you are and your gifts, and maybe there's some conflict there in the workplace which is amplified right now. That's what's coming up to be cleared, and it is a choice point. And the choices that you make right now will change your whole future. And especially with relationships, look at the people in your life, every single friendship, associate, colleague, uh, the groups, activities, the places you go, maybe every single person on that you are connected on social media. And we're seeing this right now where there is people throwing out a lot of hatred because of their viewpoints, and this has been amplified, especially after the assassination of Charlie Kirk last week. Absolutely horrible, tragic, devastating, and and I did a separate video, so I don't want to go into the details, but what this is amplified is the division in humanity, because you've got these people with these beliefs, and then it's like the separation. So it's like we have to go through this period right now in order to come back together. And this is where the power of the people is really uniting, because in truth, when you were a soul, when you were born, your soul came in with so much love, and that's who you truly are. So if you are hating on another person, if you're judging another person, where's the love in that? And everyone deserves to have their opinion and have their voice. But if you're judging and criticizing and hating on another fellow human being, well, that's moving you more away. That's moving you towards the darkness. Whereas right now, for our unity consciousness and where we're moving towards, is the love and the light and the unity and the oneness of who we truly are. And when you come back into true alignment with the relationship with yourself, this is your true self, and look at those parts of you, those shadow parts, those blind spots, that is the false version of you. And these beliefs, these old programs and patterns were created maybe from childhood, maybe from trauma, maybe from different groups that you've been hanging around. And this is the opportunity to look at all these aspects and how you've been conditioned, how you are maybe trying to fit into a box that society wants you to stay in, or that the family expects you to stay in, and it just doesn't fit anymore. This is what we talked about last week, is blow up the box and be your true authentic self, and be fearless and be unstoppable, and step out and speak your truth from your heart with love, with compassion, for all our fellow human beings, because we're all on this journey together. And the more you can stand up for love and peace and joy, and step into that role. And this is where the younger generations are really waking up right now. The tragedy that happened last week is really a wake-up call for everybody of all ages, but especially the younger generation, because they're our future. And for us to create this new earth and this new world that we're creating and moving into, it's like where this is the breakdown that had to happen. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry that it happened the way it did. Though it's devastating. So anyway, let's shift the energy, shift gears, because I've been processing it for a few days and I'm still in shock. Um, So this powerful reset that we are in right now is asking yourself, who am I? And journal on this and make sure that when you're journaling, you maybe say a prayer or set an intention that and ground yourself. Make sure you're grounded, because with the amplified energy, everything is being stirred up right now. Lots of emotions are coming to the surface. So make sure you're grounded, and then sit in quiet meditation and ask the question, who am I? And then allow yourself to just write and write and write and see what comes through. And I would recommend doing that on a daily basis, checking in. Who am I today? Who do I aspire to be? Who do I choose to be in the future? And who am I becoming? And keep asking those questions, um, to keep dropping in. Are you in true alignment with yourself? Are those friends and people around you in alignment with your beliefs, your values, who you are, the new version of you? Because when you break out of the old box that was built around you, and you're no longer a prisoner in that box, you are free. You are free to speak your truth. You are free to step out and be who you truly came here to be as a soul. But when you were boxed in, you were limited and told, no, this is how we do things, and this is what you have to do in order to fit into this society or this family, or um, any of those old beliefs. And you know in your heart, in your soul, that that's not your highest truth. And so this is what we're breaking out of right now. We're breaking out of that old mold, and really reevaluating everything in our life, reflecting on everything, then reevaluating, and then realigning on what is true for you right now. Maybe it felt true a month ago or a year ago, but you're not the same person today. And so this is where it's like a daily reflection of checking in with who you are today, and keep asking, and listening to those messages that are coming through for you. And believe me, you will receive so many insights, so many ahas, so many downloads, and you will let go of the old people in your life. Maybe it's time to clean out your friends in Facebook, or clean out those people on social media that are just leaving nasty comments, or leaving um, uh, basically, yeah, low vibration hatred. And what happens is that just feeds more, because then everyone wants to jump in, and so when you see that happening, it's like, put a stop to it. And it's like, thank you for showing me who you truly are, and I choose the love and the light and peace and joy, and this is where I'm moving to. And when you let go of that, the old you, everything, the universe will bring new people into your life, new resources, new circumstances, new situations, new high vibration, loving, kind people in your life. And that's the future you're creating. So when you're writing out your intentions this Sunday, be very clear about what you choose in your life. Like, where are you moving into, and what do you choose to have in your future? And then step into that. And then energetically, you show up as the new you. Energetically, you actually keep stepping into that new version of you on a daily basis. And that's the transformation and that we are all feeling right now. And so this big relationship purge will continue for into next year, because it's reevaluating as you are up leveling and expanding your awareness and your consciousness. The people that you attract into your life vibrationally will be a match and be in alignment. And the more internal inner work that you can do of cleaning out the old ways of being and those old habits and those old beliefs and programs, will then your vibration and frequency will be elevated, and then you will attract in new people who also vibrate and are in resonance with your true authentic self. And so trust the process and trust yourself, and especially if you feel fear, it's like, oh, but they've been my friend for 10, 20, 30, 50 years, whatever it is. But if they're bringing you down, they're draining your energy. And this is the reset that we are all going through right now. And so when you free up that energy, then you are free, and then you attract in new beginnings into your life. So trust me, this is it is massive, and enjoy that process. Also, looking at your diet, looking at everything that you put into your body, whether this is food that you're eating on a daily basis that is really low vibration food. It could be anything that you drink, and these are substances, anything, any addictions that you're numbing out with. And this includes any kind of smoking, vaping. These habits are affecting your energy vibration, and affecting your dreams, affecting your clarity, affecting your energy. Because if you're putting these substances in your body, and plus then surrounding yourself with other people who are also participating in these same substances and low vibration activities, well, then it's a very heavy, dense energy. So you have a choice. Do you choose to stay around that, or break free and move out of it? So look at everything in your life right now. What needs changing? What is broken? What is out of balance? Because after this solar eclipse, we then move into Libra, and Libra is all about the scales of justice, looking at what's out of balance. And we'll talk more about that. The energies are so powerful right now, because where the planets are aligned, it's like we have never experienced this planetary alignment of planets, right, that we're experiencing right now. That's where this is such a miraculous, magical time on planet Earth, because this is the first time we are experiencing this. We are in a whole new cycle. And so this is why for each and every one of us, as we up level our consciousness, we are breaking out of those old ways of being. We are actually amplifying who we truly are as a soul, and our magnificence, and how powerful we are. and our voice and helping each other. So when you shift consciousness and expand and upgrade your consciousness, well, then you're the lighthouse for others, and you are shining the light for others to go, wow, you've changed so much. I love who you are, and they will follow. And maybe they didn't know the old version of you, but this is where the new people will come into your life when you really step into your power of who you truly are as a soul, as a being, and keep very focused, very clear about who am I becoming now, and really looking at everything in your life and being very discerning on what you allow into your life, who you allow into your life. This has been a big lesson for me, is discernment. And I have let go of so many people, and it's okay, because I know that the universe will bring in new people. And so it's about trusting the universe has always got something better for you. Okay. So when you surrender and allow and trust that, okay, please show me, please guide me, please teach me, and the universe will actually take you down that river, and you just enjoy the ride and see where the universe is taking you. But it's about taking responsibility for these aspects that we are cleaning up right now. So you can't bypass it, you can't ignore it. It's about truly being 100% responsible and truthful with yourself, and going, okay, I've been doing this habit. I know it's not good for me. So what can I do instead? And and if you are struggling with this, reach out to a therapist, a practitioner, or a coach, um, or a friend, someone who can support you through this. If it is a mental health or something more serious, seek medical advice. But this is what is coming to the surface, to be cleared, to be clean, to be purged out, and trust your inner guidance, because what is showing up right now is just it's all about endings and new beginnings. So endings and completion, and close out the old so you can step into the new. And it's a very exciting time, but this is another reminder: be kind and gentle with yourself through this process. No beating yourself up, no berating yourself and judging yourself and hitting yourself like, oh, I did it again. It's like, be loving and kind to yourself and also those around you. Because as soon as you judge another, or like we spoke about, it's like you're just sending out that judging, hatred, low vibration energy. And what that is being, it's just amplified, right? So this is time out. We are at a turning point in the consciousness evolution of humanity, and this turning point is so massive, and we're going to see massive transformation and changes on the whole planet. Every single country is feeling this, and I saw that London had a huge parade of people. I don't want to call it a protest because it was actually peaceful. It was people marching for their truth and standing in their power. And that's what we're going to see more of now, is people actually stepping up, stepping into their power, speaking their truth, and being who you truly came here to be, and fulfill your soul's mission and purpose. So exciting times. Okay, I'm going to choose a couple of cards. One from the Psychic Tarot deck, which is John Holland, and let's see what comes out. And also let me know if you got any questions. Thank you for those that follow me on any of the social media platforms as well as YouTube. And please like and subscribe, and be respectful and kind with your comments. Okay. So I've just pulled two cards, and and it's interesting. It's exactly what we've been talking about. So we have the temptation. That's, sorry, my the temptation card. There we go. I'll put it in my this is about those addictions that I was talking about. It's also about the fear mongering and what are you giving attention to? What are you focused on? If you're in these social media groups that are all like anti whatever, or just low vibration, this is the temptation. But it also is about addictions with food, addiction to substances, addictions, and really looking at those addictions in your life. The other card is positive movement forward, and this is again what we're moving into. Also, the temptation card is a major arcana card, and the extended message of this is, through this card, addictions and self-limiting behaviors are being addressed. This is a time when you or someone else in your life may be placing too much emphasis on the material physical world and its pleasures. Even though we're all born connected to the divine source, we have a tendency to pull away from what was once natural. When we become disconnected from spirit, the source that once nourished us, it's often replaced with a different supply or substitute. In other words, the connection is then forged with food, alcohol, nicotine, codependency to someone, or even work, hence the term workaholic. Many of us spend our lives trying to fill the void that was created when the link to the divine was broken. The temptation card is calling you to take a hard look at your life and ask yourself, and you can write these questions down. What in my life am I suffering from addictive behavior? Is there negative thinking or behavior that's causing the life force to seep out of my soul, which is draining your energy and your life force energy? Are the people and relationships in my life giving me energy, or are they draining it? Well, that just sums up everything that we've been just discussing, right? Learn to embrace your fears and all of your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Gaining the knowledge that the physical world teaches will help you transcend to a higher spiritual awareness. So in the tarot, that is also the devil, and looking at the devil within you, and looking at those shadow parts. Okay. And then this is about taking responsibility for your actions, for your responses, how you respond to others, how you interact with others. And this is what's really coming to the surface right now and being amplified. The message for the positive movement forward is you're a true artisan for net. You have the craft, skill, knowledge, gifts, and talents to assist you even more to advance in a positive direction. The number 8 always denotes prosperity and abundance, but in this case, it's your efforts that have gotten you to this point. Good for you. This card often comes forth to honor and recognize individuals who are in the fields of art, design, music, and education. Excuse me. When you follow and build on your passion, the soul can truly express itself and can then assist you to move closer toward your higher good. An opportunity could suddenly come up with an offer for an apprenticeship. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Oh, is there a third one? Okay, sorry about that. Notice if there are areas of passion that are trying to manifest into your world. And when they arise, you'll have ample moments to share them with others. And it's interesting that I sneezed right then because any sneezes are a confirmation. And so these two cards that I've just spoken about is exactly a summary of everything that we've been talking about in today's episode, because it's really looking at breaking out of the old in order for you to step into the new. But in order to break out of that old version, it's looking at all those little intricate parts. And this is really a deep dive into every single thing and person in your life. And this is looking at your job, career, the relationships, your diet, what you listen to, what you put in your body, who you are surrounding yourself with, the groups, the activities, the things that you're participating in, and looking at your personal and spiritual growth, your personal development, what's in alignment, what's out of balance, what's not in alignment, what no longer feels good anymore, and really truly following your truth. And that's what will rebalance this energy and help you to break free. So this new moon and this solar eclipse is really powerful, and take time this week to keep tuning in, because this is a massive turning point for humanity, for the planet, for every single person on this planet, because we're all in this together. We're all one in unity. Just some souls have chosen to move away from the love that they truly are. But the more that you can keep sending love and light and compassion out to them, regardless of their views, regardless of their beliefs, regardless of their behavior, just keep sending out love and light. That's what will amplify and help raise the energy vibration through this massive transformation and change that we're all experiencing and observing right now. Be the light. that you truly are and be the change that you choose to see in the world that you choose to live in. I hope that helps everyone, and go out and create magic, create miracles, and set your intentions. Plant those new seeds of intentions for this new moon, because this is a really powerful new moon. And be kind and gentle with yourself and with all your brothers and sisters around you. And sending you much love. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye for now.